Hi Internet, I'm John Appleseed. Thanks for joining me on my channel where we do our daily crossword puzzle. Today we've got the Thursday New York Times crossword posted on April 23rd, 2026. The constructors are Zhao Zhang and Kevin Curry. Will Shorts is the editor. This is a Thursday puzzle, so there will be some kind of theming, probably. Perhaps with some shenanigans involving multiple letters in one cell or something. Let's find out. One across is Truth Be Told. Don't know. One down is Babe in the Woods. I'm just a lonely babe in the wood. Oh, lady, be good to me. Not sure what the answer is. Don't know any of these downs. 4 down, Media Exec Sarandos. Don't know. 5 down, You Game. No. 6 down, To a Degree. This one has an asterisk, as did 3 down. So that will be probably part of our theme. To a Degree. Nope. Big name in skincare. A 6-letter skincare brand, Aveeno, comes to mind. 17 across, spot for a catnap. Sure, and 20 across, lead into Geo. Geo capitalized, so Nat Geo is what they're calling National Geographic nowadays, I guess. A babe in the woods could be a fawn, a baby deer. Avia or Avia is another athletic shoe manufacturer that may be a competitor to Adidas, I think. 3 down, material for a sidewalk. You Game, To a Degree. 17 across, spot for a catnap. A window sill or something. A cat might nap on a windowsill. 21 across, symbol of mass density. Don't remember that from high school. 18 down, Lush. A lush can be a drunkard, a sot, perhaps. Other things lush can mean. 7 across, blank zo. German for I see. Ach so? Ah, it is so. I think that's right. 15 across, leader whose face is shown on renminbi. No, it's renminbi, the Chinese currency. Maybe Mao Zedong, Mao, would fit with 3 letters. 7 down, why blank even here? Why am I even here? 8 down, it might come after trig. So I never got as far as trig, but if I had, I would probably have taken calculus next, calc. 9 down, lack of pulchritude. Pulchritude, I think, means cleanliness. A lack of pulchritude. I don't know. Let's try windowsill for the spot for a catnap. That does fit. 22 across. They're noisy little buggers. No. 23 down. Young stud. No. 10 across. Hoax could be scam. There are probably other 4-letter words that fit there. 16 across. Ashen is wan or pale. Turned a wider shade of pale. As the miller told his tale, turned a wider shade of pale. That's how the lyrics go. 19 across, innings are to baseball as blank is to curling. And I just watched curling during the Olympics. What do they call the individual ends? I think they call those. Each little go at sliding the stone is called an end. Pickle portions for 10 down. You can have pickle spears with an S. 11 down is something that's kept in the family or a hint to making sense of 3 pairs of answers in this puzzle. Okay, so I think that the clues with asterisks will go together somehow, and we'll have to figure that out. 12 down, Alan of MASH, Alan Alda, played Hawkeye Pierce on MASH. 13 down, state of a playroom. Often a playroom is a mess. So, hoax, let's try scam for that. 22 across, they're noisy little buggers. Cicadas are insects, bugs that are very noisy. 11 down was something that's kept in the family. Now, 26 across, expected outcome. Not sure. 23 down, young stud. And 29 across, experience deep affirmation in modern lingo. I think in modern lingo you might say, I feel seen, to say that you feel affirmed. So holiness We're going to switch this with another clue, I think. Lack of pulchritude, holiness. 3 down, young stud. A stud horse, a colt, okay? I think that fits. Expected outcome. Sure, maybe, is it goal? Pickle. Pale looks right. Ems looks right. Cicadas looks right. I was going to switch 26 across to goal, but I don't think that fits with 10 down. 21 across is the symbol of mass density, so it's probably a Greek letter. Rho. Maybe. Kinkajou cousin. A kinkajou is what? Some kind of animal? I'm thinking of like a small, cute, furry animal. A coati. Kind of has that same sense to me. Then to a degree. So what? 5 down is you game. You're asking if somebody is willing to do something. Are you in or out? Would be the same. Circa for 27 across is about. 33 across on guard. Maybe alert. 36 across, follower of open or closed sartorially. Sartorially refers to tailoring, making clothing, right? So open or closed. Open vent, open slit, open something, open seam, I don't know. 33 down, lots and lots. I think lots and lots of land would be an acre. 27 down, withdrawn. Emotionally withdrawn would be aloof. 28 down, choice cut. Not sure. Open coat, closed coat, is that a phrase? Bungee jumping necessity, probably a cord, a bungee cord. Open toed or closed toed. If acre is wrong, 39 across is reaction to a sock. Like getting socked in the face. Pow, oof, oof, something. 42 across. What the Music City Miracle and the Immaculate Reception took place in. Immaculate Reception is I know that's a football catch. I think a spectacular football catch was known as the Immaculate Reception. Music City Miracle, probably the same thing. Music City is Nashville, I believe. Maybe Detroit. Open-toed. Lots and lots. A ton. Does sartorially refer to shoes? Maybe. Reaction to a sock. Oof. Then NFL games or bowls or something for what Music City Miracle and the Immaculate Reception took place in. So this section fits. Choice cut. 43 down is twinkles, gleams. Like your eye can twinkle or gleam. It might follow ye. 45 across, ye oldie might appear on a sign. And you may want to point out in the comments that ye would actually be pronounced thee in that case. 48 across, test release. Don't know. 55 across, trawling, say. If you were at sea in a trawler, you are a sea. 59 across, like some chances. You can have slim chances. Maybe we have slim chances of solving this puzzle today. 62 across, Ryan Gosling and Simu Liu in Greta Gerwig's Barbie. I still have not seen that, but I think there are multiple Kens in it. 48 down, something to be done is a task. In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun and pow, poof, the job's a game. Beef. Choice cut. Test release. Trawling. Let's try a C for that. And then we can get Grand Isle State Park for the Louisiana Park. Beef lo mein is a phrase. I don't think it goes with choice cut. I think it goes with some other clue that we'll have to switch. A test release. Time, what? Owie kissers, perhaps. 40 down. Your dad might kiss your owie when you're a kid. 37 down. Supermarket shoppers clipping. What kind of coupon? 34 across is center. In the center of something, in the midst of it. Spaghetti strapped tops informally. Is that tank tops? Tanks? 35 down. Thick lock. Could be a mane of hair. My fingers are not on the home row, as I learned in typing class. 25 down, assuming there's no other option for me. If I must. Yeah, okay. Then go over for publication could be to edit something prior to publication. So I think 9 down is probably holiness, and again it'll be switched with some other kind of clue. Oh, camisole. A cami would be a spaghetti strap top. Yeah, I thought tank tops don't necessarily have spaghetti straps. Tasty item that paradoxically can have ugh in the middle, so a donut can also be spelled with that UGH in it. And then this will be some other clue that doesn't have anything to do with coupons, I guess. Test release. Time, I don't know what that is. Okay, 35. Well, let's get 26 across if we can. Expected outcome. Well, that would be the norm. And then something that's kept in the family. Well, that doesn't look right. 35 across, opus blank, could be opus Dei, the work of God. 38 across, pass out. Nope. And 41 across, Queen's collaborator on the 1981 hit, Under Pressure. Don't remember that. 41 down, member of a wedding party. Don't know. 38 down, alternative to a cup. Something that's kept in the family. Start of a counting rhyme, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. 32 down, company that famously used the Beatles' Revolution in a 1987 TV commercial. Famously used the Beatles' Revolution. I don't remember that. Is it Nike? That fits. Pass out. Oh, I was thinking of in the sense of distribute, but you faint, you conk out. Alternative to bow ties. 44 down, sport that uses mallets. Would be polo or croquet, but I don't think that's the answer because it has an asterisk. Member of a wedding party, so bride, groom, something like that. Alternative to a cup, an ice cream cup or an ice cream cone. I think here. Oh, David Bowie, maybe, for Under Pressure. Yeah, I think that's right. A hand-me-down is something kept in the family. So a hoax is a sham, not a hoax. So hand-me-down clothing would be kept in the family. Hand-me-down is a hint to making sense of 3 pairs of puzzles in this puzzle. Or maybe, or 3 pairs of answers in this puzzle. So do we hand something from this answer into this answer? Choice cut. Yeah, beef goes with cut. Lo mein. Material for a sidewalk. Cement. If we take the word cement and then take the M-E out of cement and hand it down to beef loin, which would be a choice cut, we would get beef lo mein. Huh. Okay, I think that works. So, pulchritude and Sport that uses mallets. Homeliness? Okay, homeliness can be plain looking, not attractive. I guess pulchritude, I was thinking it meant cleanliness, but maybe it kind of means attractiveness. So we take the M-E out of homeliness, and I think we're putting it in a four-letter word, which would probably be polo, as a sport that uses mallets. But then that's going to change into some other word. Pommel? No, pomelo. Pomelo is a kind of fruit, so it is a valid word. We're taking the word polo, we're inserting the M-E that we took out of homeliness, and we get holiness and pomelo, which are two valid words but don't match their meanings. So this is the answer. Is this the one? Where's the other? We need one other pair of clues, which I can't find right now. We'll come across it eventually. Here it is. So to a degree, somewhat. We put the E here, and I think we've already got it right here. So coupon, we insert the M-E and we get come upon, which would also be a common phrase in English. So we get two valid answers, two words that people would recognize as words or phrases. We're changing somewhat and coupon to so what and come upon. Okay, I think that is what is going on here. Truth be told, fact is, for one across, and then media execs surround us must be Ted. That seems like a plausible name. 44 across, alternative to bow ties. Okay, bow ties are kind of pasta here. So penne, I did not think of that. I was thinking of a bolo tie or something like that. 46 across, blank days are gone. Those days are gone. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. 47 down is you blank me worried. You had me worried. Quart or pint could be amounts, and quart or pint are abbreviated in the clue, so we also need an abbreviation in the answer. Member of a wedding party is the best man. Time's up. 50 down. Speak while looking up. Perhaps is to pray. Okay, so I guess test release, you're done with the test when the proctor says time's up. I guess that's what that means. You're released. You can't do it anymore. Pray, speak while looking up. When many rainbows appear after rain. Pride Month. You would see a lot of rainbow flags. 60 across. Steering aid could be an oar. Science Guy Bill is Bill Nye the Science Guy. Ire for Wrath, 57 down. That fits. 58 down is Weird Al's blank to a superhero. I don't remember that one. Just a guess, it's probably ode. Three-letter word beginning with O. 52 down, foot or stone. Not sure. 53 down, goulash is a kind of stew. 54 down, really, really. GI Entertainers would be the USO Entertainment Group for 52 across. 61 across, sign on a restroom door, probably ladies. Ring combo, the old one too. I think we're talking about a boxing ring here. So 52 down, foot or stone are units of measurement. Really, really is oh so, and I think O will finish the puzzle. I always liked these puzzles. This was a particularly clever theme that took some thinking, and it had the added, I guess, difficulty of now the answer that you think fits here does not fit the clue anymore. And you have to look at the clues together and realize that you're putting an ME, taking an ME out of one and putting it into the other. So you have to kind of solve them holistically, I guess is the way to say that. So that was fun. When did I finally get it? I had scam up here for the longest time for hoax, and so I was not able to figure out 11 down, which is the revealer. So that came very late in the puzzle for me when I figured out what was going on with the M's and E's. The revealer tells straight up that the answers are paired. I thought we might have three down and and 6 down going together because they're close to each other horizontally, but in fact we need to think vertically. So that was fun. Did we have a lot of crossword E's in here? A C is kind of a crossword word that you don't use in normal language, or at least I don't. Not two other. Open-toed, sartorially. I guess I need to look up sartorial and figure out if it refers specifically to shoes. I thought it meant, you know, clothes in general. So tailoring. So I guess could tailoring include shoemaking? I guess it could, broadly speaking. That was a fun one. All right, thanks for joining me. Please come back for more puzzles and games. I will see you next time.